This episode of Against the Odds is brought to you by Card Kingdom. To pick up the deck and support the show, follow the link in the description box down below. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. So last week, on our Against Odds poll, things were a little bit weird, so technically, the winning card was Bolas' Citadel in a really tight battle with Parhelion II, but we ended up playing a Bolas' Citadel deck just a couple days ago on Much Ado About Nothing, Golgari Citadel, so I decided that instead of posting two Citadel decks just a couple days apart, we'd play Parhelion this week, and we will revisit Citadel again in the future, I promise, but the voting was really close, so people did want to see Parhelion. So anyway, the deck we're playing is mono white Karn-Helion, basically this mono white control deck that's looking to use not creatures to crew Parhelion primarily, but Karn the Great Creator, which can +1 to turn a non-creature artifact into a creature with power toughness equal to its converted mana cost, which would make Parhelion into an 8/8. It keeps all its abilities as Fly, First Strike, Vigilance, still makes the Angels when it attacks, so in theory, we get down Parhelion, we Karn it, we hit our opponent for 16 Vigilant flying damage, which might be enough to just close out the game right away. If that plan doesn't work, we have a couple other planeswalkers that can make creatures. Karn, we have a bunch of artifacts in the deck, makes big Karnstructs enough to crew our Parhelion. Ugin makes 2/2s, a couple of them is enough to crew our Parhelion as well. Otherwise, we're playing fairly typical mono-white control. Lots of card draw in the early game, a bunch of removal to stay alive, ramp to get down our Parhelion as quickly as possible, a sideboard that we can tutor out much of it because it's artifacts with Karn the Great Creator, and that is basically the deck. Mono white Karn-Helion II, looking to hopefully one-shot people with Parhelion animated by card. So anyway, that's the deck. That is what we're working with. So let's jump into the gameplay and see how it works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and I will talk to you soon. All right, Against the Odds time. We are playing some mono white Parhelion, Karn-Helion, basically looking to use Karns to activate Parhelion and maybe even win the game. Blast Zone, sweet. Let's just Blast Zone and Azur's Gateway. Pass the turn. Opponent, Forest, attacks, passes. There's our Parhelion. Well, play a Plains. Play Chromatic Lantern, and pass the turn. Mountain, and ooh, Domri. Alright, Domri is annoying. We can Ixalan's Binding it though. Opponent, Domri takes it up. Well, let's loot. We'll get rid of Parhelion for now. Little bit slow at the moment. Opponent gets in. Treasure map. Well, play Field of Ruins. Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of Domre. Pass the turn. Ooh, Evolution Sage. Spicy. Okay, land proliferate. Grow that Fel Collector. I guess that counts as a combo. Opponent gets in, hits us. Down to 14. Well, let's loot. Get rid of a... Let's go Treasure Map for now. Untap, draw Karn's Bastion. So play Karn's Bastion. Cleansing Nova. Get rid of the creatures. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Plays a land. I mean, I feel like we're not in horrible shape. Ilharg. Well, thankfully it's not hasty, so let's loot with Azur's Gateway. Get rid of... Karn gets us closer to flipping. Yeah, let's go Karn. Unfortunately, this Ilharg can go back on the top of the deck. Mobilized District. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ixalan's Binding. Temporary relief from Ilharg. Play Mobilized District, pass the turn. Kind of hoping for a non-basic to make our opponent shuffle their library with this Field of Ruin. Oh boy, more Ilhargs. Alright. Well, let's Field of Ruin. Get rid of Stomping Ground. Thin our deck. Grab a Plains. Loot with Gateway. Cleansing Nova, that is an answer for the time being. Get rid of Sorcerous Spyglass. Untap, draw Plains. Well, let's loot with Gateway. Get rid of the Plains. Cleansing Nova. Destroy Ilharg. Boy, those gods are hard to deal with forever. They just keep coming back. Yeah, back in the deck. Opponent draws. Oh, boy. That's bad news. Opponent's trying to figure out what to destroy. That's a really good answer to our Parhelion as well. Gets rid of Azur's Gateway. Well, that is annoying. Plays a Belt Collector. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Karn. Take up Karn. Crucible and Plains. We get the Plains. So play the Plains. Mobilize District. Attack Vivian. Opponent jumps. Opponent can find this Ilharg, though. Which is still pretty bad. Very bad. Oh, setting up for the hasty Ilharg. Yeah. Okay. That's not good. That's Ilharg. Sure. Oh, this Vivian's getting us. Treasure map. Well, take up card.
You may regret that choice.
Double land. Play the land. Mobilize District. Kill Vivian. Treasure map. Pass the turn. I'm kind of guessing we die to this Ilharg, though. If our opponent has something big in hand to go with Ilharg, then we definitely just die. Ilharg, haste. Boy, the gods are obnoxious. We killed this Ilharg so many times, but not enough. Opponent gets in at Karn. What do they have? Bloom Hulk. Proliferates. Okay. Hits Karn to 1. Bloom Hulk returns. Well, treasure map scry. Alright, Prison Realm is a temporary answer. Untap, draw Prison Realm. Go to our main phase. Take up Karn. Land Chromatic Lantern. We get Chromatic Lantern. So, Prison Realm. Get Ilharg temporarily. Another card. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go bottom. Ilharg gets to go back on the top of the deck, because that's what it does. Play Chromatic Lantern. Play the land, pass the turn. Land for our opponent. Oh boy, Mawu. With haste. Well, we will definitely mobilize District. block Mawu. Treasure Map Scry. We will keep Ugin. That is a good one. We're actually kind of stabilizing somehow. So we tick up Karn.
Are you certain of your decision?
Ugin Treasure Map. Play Ugin. Ugin. Blow up Rhythm of the Wild, thank goodness. Free Treasure Map. Pass the turn. Now we need our Parhelion. We need a Parhelion. That's where we're at. Wow, Bonus scoops it up. We did get to the Parhelion, but we survived Raise Boars for days. Days and days and days of Raise Boars, and we were able to survive. That was pretty good for our deck. Pretty impressive, I would say. Well, we get to bring in 2 more Settles, a Cleansing Nova. Go down Sorceress Spyglass. Vivian is a super big annoyance. Maybe we keep Sorceress Spyglass? Maybe we go down Ixalan's Binding. Keep the Sorceress Spyglass, at least 1. And just go with the 6 sweepers? Can we keep 2? Let's go Crucible in the sideboard this matchup. Because we can find it with our Karn. Let's try it like that. Alright, opponent, what do you got? It would be sweet to actually Parhelion someone. Well, I mean, we'll keep this. We got sweepers, and sweepers are good in this matchup. Llanowar. Plains, go. Untap land. Spellbreaker. Yikes. That is a fast start on the play. Parhelion. Parhelion's sweet, but it is also a smidge on the slow side. Cindervines. Opponent. It hits us to 13. I'll play a land, play Chromatic Lantern, get hit by Cindervines. Pass the turn. I think our only hope is that this this Lantern lives, and that we draw into a land to sweep the board with Cleansing Nova. Growth Chamber Guardian. Alright, well, this is it. We need to hit a land off this scry. If we hit a land, we have a shot. Treasure Map. Spyglass Bottom. Alright, it's a blind draw for a land. It is a land. Alright, play the land. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. And Hope Rings Eternal. Oh, opponent's back to 3 lands. Another Growth Chamber Guardian. Passes. That's a land for us. Well, play the land. Play Ugin. Get hit down to 7. Ugin. Blow up Growth Chamber Guardian. Pass the turn. Okay. Opponent. Land. Bloom Hulk. Well, we will upkeep Scry. Lantern Bottom. Draw. Treasure Map. Well, take up Ugin.
Secrets manifest before you.
Pass the turn. Opponent. Attacks Ugin. Well, we'll block. Get a dork. We could be dumping our hand if it wasn't for the Cindervines. Land. Untapped Ilharg. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's flip Treasure Map. Gateway to the Bottom. Draw. Main phase. Take up Ugin. Sorceress Spyglass. Down to 6. Name Cindervines. And, yeah, let's just pass. Next turn might be the Parhelion turn. We got the Cindervine shut down. Opponent, combat. Attacks. See what they can put into play. Bloom Hulk. Well, we will settle. Get pigged. Get out of here, stuff, and raise boar. And I think it's Parhelion time. Opponent gets lands. Ilhard can go on top. And our opponent might be scooping to Parhelion. That might be the world we live in. The old Parhelion scoop. Yeah. Stuff happens. Opponent passes. Well, take up Ugin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, that is Parhelion II. We get pigged down to 4. We have enough dorks to activate next turn. Pass the turn. All right, opponent. Can you beat a Parhelion? Can you beat a Parhelion? Opponent, land, passing. Parhelion. It is a Karn. Play the Karn. Get pigged to 3. Yes. It's happening. Parhelion. Yeah. How about you become an 8/8? Parhelion. Combat. Attack. Yes. Make some angels. Thank you, Parhelion. And we got him. Oh, living the dream. And that is the deck, and that is the plan, and that was beautiful. All right. Parhelion coming through. Sweet. It finally happened. Sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are Parhelioning Parhelion II in Standard, and all right. See what the matchup is. Mono red? Okay. Opponent gets in. Planes go. Opponent. Getting in. Hitting us. Down 18. This might be a tough one. Light up the stage. Draws 2 lands. Plays a land. Fanatical Firebrand. Planes go. Ugh. Yeah, this is rough. A slow hand on the draw against mono red. Not exactly living the dream. Mountain. Opponent gets in, hits us. Down to 16. Tybalt. Well, play a Plains Prison Realm. Get rid of Tybalt. I think we got to go bottom with Parhelion for now. We're just so far away from actually using it. Opponent hits us. Down to 13. Pyromancer. Well, play Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, yeah. That's all we can do. Settle your wreckage. Enjoy your lands, opponent. All million of them. I mean, it's kind of a 4-for-1, except we give our opponent million lands, and we're still down to 11. Yeah, 4 lands. Opponent. Passes? Okay. Well, we will play a Karn. Opponent must just have a hand to burn. Take up Karn. Lightning Strike. Wow, on Karn? That's good news. That's great news. Oh, that is wonderful. Wonderful. Karn eating 6 points of burn, or 5 points of burn, is the best thing that could happen to us. Chandra for our opponent. I'm going to start drawing extra cards. Takes up, hits a light up the stage. Well, use it or lose it. Shock. Opponent passes. Well, take up card. Take up card. 2 mobilized districts. Play mobilized district. Play Ugin. Yeah, I think we just got to kill Chandra. Pass the turn. Opponent can, yeah, shock away our planeswalkers, sadly. Shock. Fanatical Firebrand. And a Frenzy. Well, we have We have an answer to that. Opponent gets in, hits us to 10. Play Chromatic Lantern. Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of the Frenzy. Play a land, pass the turn. Ooh, this is going to be super close. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Hits us. 9. Lightning Strike. To 6. Oh, they just have a million points of burn in hand. Chain Whirler. To 5. Well, play Chromatic Lantern. Cleansing Nova. Get rid of the creatures. Field of Ruin. Pass the turn. Alright, what do we find? Opponent. What do they find? Lava Runner. Ugh. Yup. Down to 3. Well, that's a Karn. Play a card. Pick up the card. Double land. Play the land. Pass the turn. The problem is we're in 1 lightning strike range, which is not ideal. Opponent. Attacks. Well. Sack Blast Zone. Kill Lava Runner. Oh, close! So close. But yeah, opponent, this is not the matchup we want to be playing. This is very far from the matchup we want to be playing. Ugh. We get a Lyra. I guess we get more Settles? Go down Sorceress Spyglass. Go down Crucible of Worlds. And I guess that's it. Yeah, this is a tough matchup for Parhelion. Almost like 8 mana things that you need to untap with are not ideal against mono red burn. We get to play first. And I mean, alright, we'll keep it. I don't think we can hope for too much more than this. Land for our opponent. Aggro 1-drop. Passes. Well, land and treasure map. Gets in for 1. Line up the stage. Land and lava axe of all things. Another firebrand. Well, let's treasure map scry. Ugin to the bottom. Draw a lantern. Ew. Well, play the land. Play Thematic Compass. Pass the turn. Keep taking our endless beatdown. Land for our opponent. Attacks. Yeah. Lightning Strike. Down to 13. Well, scry. Do we hit a land? Alright, there's a plains. Snag the plains. Draw the plains. Play the plains. Play Chromatic Lantern and see if we even get another turn. Land for our opponent. Combat. Attacks. Down to 10. Chandra. Fire Artisan. Ticks up. War Boss.
It's you burning.
No. Lyra. That's our hope. Can it live? Does our opponent have 2 bird spells? That's the question. There's a land. If it lives, we got hope. Ticks up. Hits a Steamkin. Plays the Steamkin. 3 cards in hand. What are they? Pings our face. Says like double skewer the critics. Light up the stage. Drawn more cards. Grows the Steamkin. 1-drop land. Plays it. Grows the Steamkin. Opponent. Passing. Azur's Gateway. Okay, so I think what we have to do is flip treasure map. Blast Zone to the top. Yeah, we'll keep Blast Zone. This lets us play a Ugin. Ugin. kills Chandra. Yep. Ugin down, Chandra down. No attacks this turn. Pass the turn. Living on the edge. There's a land. 3 cards. They can get up. They can play everything if they have anything. Chain Whirler. Yeah, grows a Steamkin. Pings. Yeah. Come on, no lava coils. No lava coils. Attacks. Well, I mean, sure. Block you. First strike. Gain life. That worked. Now we will play a Blast Zone. We will play a Karn. We will take down Karn. Take Parhelion. Azur's Gateway. Opponent gave us the GG. They scooped it up. Taking down Burn. They see the Parhelion coming and flee in terror. Huh. Well, I can't believe we won that game. Lyra is good against Mono Red. Who would have guessed? Well, all right. Let's cross our fingers and pray to the magic gods. Mono Red on the draw has got to be one of the worst matchups for this deck. So bad. All right. Well, okay. We'll keep this. We got a Blast Zone. That is something. Fanatical Firebrand for our opponent. Gets in. Hits us. Planes go. Opponent. Looks like the traditional start with a light up the stage. Yeah. Land and Wizard's Lightning. Plays the land. Well, land, treasure map. Thankfully, this isn't a wizard, so that does slow our opponent down a smidge. I mean, if we actually get to Parhelion, it should be absurd. Opponent, combat, attacks. 17. Land. Alright, full price Wizard's Lightning. We draw Ugin. Well, let's mobilize District. Feels weird, but get rid of this Fanatical Firebrand. Mobilize District to the bottom. Opponent, untaps. Land. Ooh, Legion Warboss. Gets in. Scry with treasure map. Oh, we gotta keep it, but it doesn't help us this turn. Play a Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Oh, maybe we should have just drawn and hoped we hit the settle. Opponent, Goblin. Taking 5 down to 8. Opponent's got 5 cards in hand. Yeah. Grows a Goblin. Hits us. Down to 8. Land. Tybalt. Makes a devil.
My friend is here to help your pain.
Well, tick up. Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Well, we'll see. We really need our opponent to all-out attack here. Lightning Strike. Down to 5. War Boss. Dork. Combat. Well, okay. That is all-out attack. We'll see if it matters. Settle you. Enjoy your infinite lands. 5 isn't much life, though. Yup. Opponent gets all the lands out of their deck. Second main. Devil time. Chain Whirler to 4. Well, we will scry. Alright. Settle part 2. That is a thing. Draw the settle. Go to our main phase. Play a plains. Pass the turn. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, we will settle again. How about some more lands, opponent? Would you enjoy some more lands? We're kind of 2 turns away from Parhelioning, but I don't know if we have 2 turns at this point. Opponent. Yeah. Chain Whirler to 3. Okay. You got a Lightning Strike. Tybalt. Okay. Not dead yet.
You don't look scared.
Well, treasure map. Plains to the bottom. Flip treasure map.
Oh, they're so cute.
Lyra would also be helpful. Karn. Well, play Ugin. Ugin. Kill Chain Whirler. Play Karn. Take down Karn, make a blocker. Pass the turn. No lightning strikes. Oh, opponent's got so many lands out of their deck, though. Chandra. All right, more draws incoming. Whiff, 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 whiff. We need a whiff. We need a whiff. Runaway Steepkin. Well, that doesn't kill us immediately. Steepkin, yes. Okay. One card in hand. Warboss. Grow Steamkin. Okay, still doesn't immediately kill us. Makes a devil. Yeah, here they come. Attacks Ugin. Attacks Ugin. Well, we will block the devil. Yeah, block the devil. Opponent pings us to 2. We draw land. Oh, how do we stay alive? Play Field of Ruin. Take down Karn. Play Karn. Tutor with Karn. Take Sorcerous Spyglass. Play Sorcerous Spyglass. Name Chandra. Pass the turn. Opponent draws. Makes a dork. Attacks, 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 attacks. Yeah. And that does it. We can mobilize District, but that doesn't save us. Block, block, block. So close. So close. Maybe we should have played that last turn differently. I don't know. It's possible. I think if we had let... if we had let Chandra keep doing stuff, I guess we could have Blast Zone to kill this. Block, block, block. Go to 1. But then our wraths are offline. Yeah, I mean, I think we maybe could have played in a way where we would have survived, or like maybe would have survived a turn if we didn't get the Sorcerous Spyglass. But I think we're pretty much dead there. Well, I gotta say, for being what I would assume is literally our worst matchup in the format, we did better than I thought. Yeah, sweet. All right, against the odds time, we are playing some mono white Parhelion in War of the Spark Standard. Karn-Helion the second. Well, okay. This is fine, mostly because Azur's Gateway can improve our hand. Plains go. Also, Sorcerous Spyglass, pretty good against blue-white. Land for our opponent passes. Well, play a Plains, play Azur's Gateway. Pass the turn. Mobilize District, also a good way to get in at Planeswalkers sometimes. Isolated Chapel. Well, play a Mobilize District. And yeah, let's just pass. Tap land. Opponent. Passing. Well, loot with Gateway. Get rid of Parhelion number 1. Untap. And let's play Mobilize District. Play Treasure Map. Whew, okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Opponent counters. This clears away for Spyglass to get rid of Teferi. Whew, that hand is not doing anything. Well, we are naming Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Yes, please, thank you. Pass the turn. And unless our opponent draws something, we have free reign to start playing Planeswalkers. Opponent passes. Play a card. Resolves. Take up card.
I'll make use of that later.
Settle, Thematic Compass. Well, we can get rid of the settle with Azur's Gateway. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Eldest Reborn. Alright, loot with Gateway. Get rid of Settle the Wreckage. We lose our card. Land for our opponent. Well, let's Karn again. Take up card. Karn Prison Realm. Play the land. Pass the turn. Eldest Reborn. We will discard Parhelion. We can get one with a Karn from our sideboard. Land for our opponent. And passes. Well, let's Gateway. Get rid of the planes. Draw planes. Play a card. Is our opponent's last card a counter? It's not. Karn, tick down. Let's take Chaos Wand. That sounds fun. Chaos Wand. Play the land. Play Chaos Wand. I am unreasonably excited about this. Opponent can get back our Karn to start drawing cards, but that's fine. Resolves. Take up card. Actually, I think we take down card now. Start making our opponent use their removal. We want to pressure the Karn that they're going to get from us. Yep. Alright. Removal spell number 1. Opponent untaps. Gets our card. Yeah. Karn's everywhere. Takes up card. Godly Shred. Opponent passing. Well, take up card. Mobilize District, Chromatic Lantern. Let's Prison Realm. Get rid of the Karn. We're getting very close to Parhelion. Alright, opponent has a Mortify. Well, let's Chaos Wand. That works. Thank you for the Vraska. We just used our opponent's Vraska's Contempt to get rid of... Ooh, we keep Ixalan's Binding. To get rid of our Karn. Let's tutor. Get our Parhelion. Pass the turn. And this is pretty much how we drew it up. Land for our opponent. Passing. Well, Azur's Gateway. Get rid of... Yeah, I guess planes. Let's take up card. Land Binding. Play the land. Parhelion. The second. This is exactly what we're trying to do. This is our deck doing its thing. Parhelion. Take up Karn, but no target. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent. Can you stop Big Mama Parhelion? An opponent sees it coming. Sees the party bus on its way and says, we're out of here. Alright, that went well. So, against control, Ixalan's Binding's in. Another Sorceress Spyglass in. Arcane Encyclopedia in. Cleansing Nova, Settle the Wreckage out. Thematic Compass out. And I think we just run it like that and try to do pretty much exactly what we did that game. We do want to be able to kill a Thief of Sanity. That could be an issue on turn 3. Like Thief with counter backup. That could be an issue. Otherwise, that went pretty well. On to game 2. Opponent's on the play. Missing our 2-drop card filtering, but we'll keep. Tap land for our opponent. Well, planes go. Opponent. Tap land. Planes go. Planes for our opponent. Well, land, lantern. Pass the turn. This does get us to our 4-drops. And we have many of them. Opponent. Passing. Play a card. Take up card. Kinda just want to hit a land here, really.
I'll make use of that.
Land, Spyglass. Well, I assume we get the land. Play the land, pass the turn. Chemister's Insight. So, Teferi is annoying. We have many answers, but if they can Teferi and also have like a counter spell up, then it's a little sketchy. Draws with Teferi. A land would be good. Okay, that's good. So play a plains. Tick down card. Take Sorceress Spyglass. Ixalan's Binding. Opponent has the counter. Well, thankfully, we have Sorceress Spyglass, which is the better one to resolve. Name Teferi, because it can't get mortified. Yeah, Teferi Hero Dominaria. Opponent can Eldest Reborn our Karn, which is slightly annoying. Although then we could untap and Ugin, which is less annoying. There's the Eldest Reborn. Karn down. Well, I say we play a land, we play an Ugin. Get rid of the Eldest Reborn. And pass the turn. What do you got, opponent, with your Teferi shut down? What is your plan? What is your plan? And no Teferi land. This also makes our Karn cheaper. Does not make Parhelion cheaper, but we're close. We're up to 7 mana. Opponent looking at that Ugin. Vraska's Contempt. All right, takes it down. Opponent passes. Well, play a card. Opponent found a Dovin's Veto. All right. Yeah, let's Prison Realm this Teferi. They could draw a little Teferi. Azur's Gateway. I think we keep Azur's Gateway. They could draw a little Teferi, bounce Sorceress Spyglass, turn on big Teferi, and we don't want that. Doing some manual tappage. We need to resolve one of these Planeswalkers. That is the name of the game. Chemister's Insight draws a couple cards. Land. Passes. I'll play Azur's Gateway. Opponent's going to get back there to Teferi. Okay. Play Karn.
Some solutions must be built.
I guess we're going Lantern Beats on this Teferi. Down to 1. Gets rid of our Chromatic Lantern. Tap land. Passes. Well, I think we start by playing Karn. Resolves. Take up card. Land treasure map. We get the land. Well, take down card. Take a... let's take a Spyglass. Play Spyglass. Ooh, the Elder Spell. Well, we're going to name Teferi Time Raveler. Plains. Pass the turn. This does let our opponent blow up both of our Planeswalkers, which is pretty obnoxious. Chemister's Insight. Yeah, I was not expecting the Elder Spell. That's a thing. That's going to be pretty bad for us. Oh boy, and a Thought Erasure? Okay, getting worse by the minute. Takes our Ugin. Opponent's eating through our Planeswalkers, that's for sure. Well, I guess we loot. Oh, that's not as great. Get rid of Parhelion. Opponent gets to take our treasure map. Leaves a card on top. Passes. Ooh, Field of Ruin. Well, now we have a new plan. Take down Karn. Chaos Wand or Crucible? Let's take Crucible. Play Crucible. Field of Ruin. Hit a land. I imagine our opponent doesn't have that many basics. I mean, we are playing more of the Spark Standard. Opponent draws. We grab a Plains. How many basics? Alright, opponent has a Swamp. Well, pass the turn. Oh! Did we not activate Karn? Oh! That's not great. Yep, mistakes may have been made. Narset, part of the Veils. Yeah, that was an oops. Definitely should have activated Karn. Takes down Narset. Finds an Absorb. Okay. We have 0 cards in hand, so sure. Why isn't our opponent casting the Elder Spell? Opponent passes. Let's take up Blast Zone. Untap, we draw land. Now, take down Karn. For treasure map. Play treasure map. Resolves. Get back Field of Ruin. Scry with treasure map. Parhelion. Well, alright, we'll keep it. That is our namesake card. Actually, we did that a little backwards. Uh-oh. Mistakes everywhere, because we're going to Field of Ruin. Take up Karn. Actually, maybe we just take down Karn. Yeah, let's take down Karn. Take Chaos Wand. Play Chaos Wand. Gets the Absorb out of our opponent's hand. Well. Field of Ruin. Get a Plains. Alright, opponent has an island. They have more basics than I would have guessed. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Plays a land. Narset. What do they find? Another Narset. Duress is a whiff. Narset number 2. Yup, takes down Narset. D-Spark, so I can get rid of Karn. Well, let's loot. Get rid of the Plains. We lose our card. Upkeep, scry with treasure map. Plains to the bottom. Draw. Mobilize district. Well, go to our main phase, Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin, a black source. Opponent's gotta be about to run out. They gotta be. Are we strip mine mode yet? Get a Plains. Alright, strip mine mode achieved. Pass the turn. Black source, Narset. Duress. Well, let's loot with Gateway. Get rid of Chromatic Lantern. There goes another Karn, unfortunately. Opponent, passing. Well, put some more counters on our Blast Zone. Draw. Go to our main phase. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin, a black source. We're trying to keep our opponent off of Liliana, and especially Liliana plus the Elder spell. Ixalan's Binding. Alright, opponent has Absorb. Sure. Well, we will pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Okay, Elder Spell. Use it or lose it. Destroys Teferi, getting another Narsa activation. Yup. Well, we're just going to keep whittling away the mana. That's our game plan. Opponent. There's the Liliana. Well, let's tick up to 6. Draw another Crucible. Well, Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin, the black source. An opponent is done! We did get to Parhelion, but we locked up Strip Mine in Standard, and that is a win. That is a good win. Strip Mine in Standard, you can't ask for more than that. You can't. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright, against odds time, we are trying to Parhelion people, and mulliganing in Standard. Well, this isn't the worst 6-card hand. Azur's Gateway makes things a lot better. We will definitely keep the land. Alright, this is fine. Plains for our opponent. And Sky Marcher Aspirant. Plains. Legion's Landing. Opponent. Oh boy. Well, that is the full Monty of 1-drops. And that is a pretty fast start for our opponent. Yeah. Alright, land go. Adanto Vanguard joins the party. Gonna flip this Legion's Landing. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. Opponent. 13. We're at another 1-drop, a Dauntless Bodyguard. Well, this is just not a hand we're gonna beat on. On the draw. Mobilized District, Prison Realm. I mean, we get to get rid of Adanto Vanguard, but it's just a bit little late. Too little, too late. Yeah, Karn to the bottom. And actually, we're officially dead. Yeah, alright, we'll scoop it up. We can't draw both a Settle the Wreckage and a land to cast it, and yeah, I mean, that was just a lot of 1-drops with us losing the die roll. So Cleansing Nova in, Settle the Wreckage in, Lyra in. I think that's our main plan. Sorceress Spyglass out. Crucible of Worlds out. And what else? I guess maybe like one Ixalan's Binding, run it like that. Yeah, opponent, that start. I mean, those aggro starts are going to beat us most of the time. Alright, we get to play first. Ugh. The magic gods are not cooperating this game. Sure, I guess we keep. Plains, I guess, to the bottom. Ugh. We've also done a lot of mulliganing this match. Plains for our opponent. 1-drop is a Legion's Landing. Well, Mobilized District, go. Plains for our opponent. Dauntless Bodyguard. And Sky Marcher Aspirant. Opponent gets in, hits us. Yeah. Well, play a land, play Prison Realm. Snag Dauntless Bodyguard. See if we can find a land here off this scry. Treasure Map's a good card, but we really want to land. We need to get to Lyra and Sweepers to have a shot here. Land for our opponent. Getting him Blackblade. Yeah, that's not ideal. Opponent getting in. Hitting us. Down to 16. That is a land. So play the land. Play the Karn. Tick up the Karn. Get a land. And basically it's this Lyra. If this Lyra can stick, we have a chance. If our opponent has a removal spell for Lyra, then our chance is over. That's more damage. And to flip Legion's Landing. Man, maybe we're dead through this Lyra. That's just such a fast start. Opponent. Getting in. Going face, ignoring the Karn, flipping the Legion's Landing. We drop to 6. And a Healer Hulk. Well, they just keep coming. Sweeper would be nice. Well, play a land. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. That was good. That gives us hope. Yeah, I think we gotta take down Karn, just in case. Pass the turn. There's still this Gideon. What do you got, opponent? Adanto. Yup. Takes up Gideon. I guess this Gideon gets to... Alright, we will block. Actually, will we? Yeah. This Gideon's a huge problem, actually. Actually, no blocks. We drop to 2. Gideon killing our Lyra is something that beats us. Karn. We could take down Karn, get our land, play Karn, get Sorcerous Spyglass to stop the exiling mode of Gideon, but it still gets to attack. And then we just die to the board. We play Lyra, Gideon can exile it. And then we basically die to the board. I mean, I guess that's our only option. Play Lyra. Not going to work because of this Gideon. Take down Karn, make a Karn struct. Oh, we were close. We were close. Pass the turn. Gideon's pretty busted, I will say. Gideon is just... Gideon's going to win this game. If it wasn't for that Gideon, we would have stabilized. But that -6, sneaky, sneaky -6, giving a deck that normally does not have a lot of outs to things, an out to things, which is going to be the difference in this game. Opponent, yeah. Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, that's good news. That's very good news. Wow. Okay. Opponent attacks. We will block in... Could they have pump spells to kill our Lyra? Maybe it's still worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Block and block.
Good triumphs this day.
Huh. Wow. Well, I guess that also beats us. Make a card struct. Play a card. Make a Karn struct. Gideon's Triumph! Oh! Lord. Alright, yeah. And now we are... Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're officially dead. Alright. Well, that was a thing. Huh. Gideon's Triumph. Well, good on ya, opponent. Alright, against odds time. We are playing some Karn-Helion the second. Mono white Parhelion. Looking to watch out our opponent with Parhelion, hopefully. Opponent. Ooh, alright. Well, let's play this Sorceress Spyglass. Name Nicobolas Dragon God. Pass the turn. Drowned Catacombs. Opponent. Azkanta. I'll play Blast Zone. Pass the turn. Search for Azkanta. Leaves it on top. There's Drowned Catacombs and a Thought Erasure. This is going to be interesting to see what our opponent takes. Takes Ixalan's Binding. Leaves a card on top. Well, take up Blast Zone. Play Crucible of Worlds. Mobilize District. Pass the turn. Azkanta. We want a Field of Ruins. That's what we need the most now, is a Field of Ruins to start attacking the mana. Island. Opponent passes. Yeah, let's play a treasure map. See if this draws out the counter. It does. Mills a land. Well, play the plains, pass the turn. This might open the door for Ugin, depending on how this turn goes. Land for our opponent. Angrass Rampage. Well, we will sack Crucible for now. Opponent passes. We draw Field of Ruin. Well, there's Field of Ruin. There's Ugin. Ugin. Yeah, let's start ticking up and making creatures. Pass the turn. We have a Field of Ruin for this Kanta. Eventually, we can get the Crucible out of our sideboard. All right, opponent kills the Dork. We get a Mobilized District. Is Kanta going to flip? So opponent gets one activation. Okay, does not flip. God Eternal Kefnet. Prison Realm. Hit Kefnet. Opponent can put it back. We will keep Karn. Take up Ugin for the Karn. Play Mobilized District. Pass the turn. Escanta, does it flip? No. Alright, so we will not Field of Ruin. Opponent draws. Land. Enter the God Eternals. Okay. Well, opponent's out of cards. We get the Karn. Opponent passes. Ooh. Wow. This is explosive. So play a card. Tutor. For a... Boy, that would be sweet. Let's just take Crucible. For a Crucible. Play Crucible. Get back Karn's Bastion. Play a Karn. Take up a card. Oh, this turn. Lantern and land. Get the land. Destroy the zombie. And, yeah, I guess we play Ezra's Gateway for free. Pass the turn. And that was a turn. Now we just need Parhelion. We could get it next turn with Karn. We are close. Do they flip? Opponent flips. Okay. We will Field of Ruin. You're Kanta. Parhelion incoming. Oh, this is it. This is it. The Planeswalkers are lined up. They are ready. Opponent doesn't even activate. We shuffle away the Kefnet. Opponent not drawing that. Hopefully. At least not drawing the copy they put back. We snag a Plains. Yes. Sure. Opponent, what do you got? What do you draw? Better be good. Better be good. Parhelion's coming. Oh! They scoop it up. That would have been a Parhelion game. It would have been. We did get to draw it in time. We would have got it the next turn, but our opponent was ready. They were ready for it. All right, opponent's playing Grixis Control. Ixalan's Binding seems like one of our best cards. Sorcerer's Spyglass is good. Let's go down the Cleansing Novas and settle the wreckage. And go up one more Spyglass. And run it like that. Run it like that. That was a good game, though. Boy, when you can Ugin and play just a handful of colorless spells, it's pretty insane. That was one of the best we've seen Ugin do ever. All right. We are on the draw for game number 2. All right. Well, we got ramp, and I guess we can go Lantern Beatdown. All right, another Karn is good. Plains go. Land for our opponent. Well, I assume this means we're losing a card. Yeah, it takes Karn, the Great Creator. Well, Mobilized District, go. Opponent. Land duresses us. Yeah, they got a lot of discard. That much is certain. Takes Ugin. Well, Mobilized District. Lantern. Go. Tap land for our opponent. Well, play a card. Resolves. Take up card. Spyglass Land. That's a pretty good hit. Those are 2 cards that we want. We get the land. Well, play the land. Pass the turn. Island for our opponent. Missing black for Nicole Bolas, thankfully. Eldest Reborn. Well, that takes down our Karn. Ooh. Yeah, let's just Ixalan's Binding. Get rid of Eldest Reborn. Pass the turn. Angrass Rampage. Alright, gets rid of our ramp. Sure. Well, play a card. Opponent has the counter. Well, play a Plains. Pass the turn. Tap land for our opponent. Passes. Well, play a card. So many counters. So many counters. Leaves it on top. Uh-oh. Oh, that's probably death. Opponent untaps. Passes. I'll play a treasure map. Opponent, another counter. Play Chromatic Lantern. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Who resolves something big first? Hopefully it's us. Angrass Rampage. Sure. We draw. Something good. Something good. I'll play Thematic Compass. Get a land out of our deck. Play the land. Pass the turn. Transform. We got mana, but we don't have a threat. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Land. Passes. Ooh. Alright, let's Sorceress Spyglass. Nicole Bolas Dragon God. Play Chromatic Lantern. And pass the turn. All right, we got one of the big draws shut down. What do you got, opponent? I think it's District Beats time if we don't draw anything. What did our opponent find? It's a land. Okay, that's not what we were worried about. Opponent passes. We draw land. Well, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All right, play this. I mean, it's beatdown time. It's land beats. No Parhelion at the moment, but Mobilize District becomes a 3/3. Mobilize District becomes a 3/3. Go attacking for 6. That is a clock. It's a clock, the land clock. Opponent down to 14. Are we going to steal this? It's a land. We can keep beating down. We draw a treasure map. Ugh, treasure map. All right, play treasure map. Mobilize District. Go to combat, attack. Opponent down to 11. 2-turn clock. Pass the turn. What do you got, opponent? What's the top deck? It's a land. Treasure map, scries. Plains definitely to the bottom. Opponent passes. We untap. Treasure map. Scry. Parhelion. All right, we're going to keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're doing it. Parhelion. This might not be the right line, but it is the line. Parhelion's down. It's a land. We get to crew and kill with Parhelion. Oh, that's it. That is it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crew him up. Mobilize District. Yes, please. Mobilize District. Yes, please. Powers combined. Crew the Parhelion. Yeah. Here it comes. Combat. Attack. Angels. And that is death. And that is Parhelion. Whoo! We got there. Taking down Grixis control. Oh, thank goodness. That was a good one. Whew. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Ho, 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 sweet. Whew. Got him. So why don't we learn this week about mono white Karn-Helion II in War of the Spark Standard? And overall, I mean, the deck did fine. We finished with a 3-2 record, which, kind of middling. It broke down pretty neatly. We basically got run over by aggro decks. We lost to mono red, lost to mono white. Those matchups, we really need to hit a sweeper swiftly. We have 3 in the main, 3 more in the sideboard. Sometimes you just don't find them because really our deck is slow. We have a lot of card draws, setup stuff in the early game, ramp in the early game, and then like 4 mana, 6 mana, 8 mana for Parhelion is where the big stuff really comes into play. So definitely those aggro matchups can be a challenge. On the other hand, we did really well in the more controlling matchups where our opponent's trying to play the control game. Then our deck had a lot of time to set up the card draw, to get our planeswalkers down, eventually get Parhelion going. We also took down Gruul where we hit our sweepers against the aggro deck, and that really changes the equation. I think mono red is probably a bad matchup regardless. Lyra is our kind of relevant card, but really, mono red, we're probably going to lose that mostly. Mono white, if we hit our sweeper, it can be fine, but we did much better in the control matchup. More importantly, Parhelion actually did sweet things. We got, I believe, 2 straight-up Parhelion kills where we literally killed our opponent with Parhelion, and then we also had some games where we would have killed with Parhelion if our opponent hadn't scooped. They saw the Parhelion coming, and we're like, we don't want any part of this huge flying ship with a bunch of angels coming alongside it. So the deck, it's sweet. It's kind of like this mono white control deck. I was impressed with Karn the Great Creator. I think that card's a little bit underrated at the moment. The +1 to turn things into artifacts, definitely risky, can get blown out. We one time animated a Chromatic Lantern and got killed by removal. So sometimes you kick it up without choosing anything. On the other hand, being able to tutor Silver Bullets out of our sideboard, that was amazing. Getting Crucible of Worlds and then going on the Strip Mine lock, getting Sorcerer's Spyglass to shut down a Planeswalker. We snagged a Chaos Wand at one point, and that was effective in the control matchup. And the other cards, why we didn't get them, I think they would have came up eventually. Transmogrifying Wand, good against big creatures. Arcane Encyclopedia, more card draw and control. God Pharaoh Statue can lock out like Arclight Phoenix decks. So I really like Karn the Great Creator. As far as Parhelion, like I said, we did literally win a couple games with it. We also almost won a couple of games if our opponent hadn't scooped when they saw it coming. So it was fairly effective. The plan of animating it with our Karns and our mobilized districts were relevant at some point for that. So I feel like the plan to activate it worked fine. We're not a creature heavy deck. Actually, we're not really playing creatures at all in our main deck. So it's kind of funny that we're activating a vehicle without creatures, but one Karnstruct should be big enough. Karn the Great Creator turns it into an insane 8/8 flying threat that makes some angels to hit for 16 in the air. So the creature free plan with Parhelion as a finisher was actually fairly legitimate. So the Planeswalkers are good. Ugin was also sweet. We had some cool turns where we just dumped our entire hand. So while I think aggro is a concern, and we will get run over by aggro decks. That is just part of this deck, I guess, and the somewhat slowness of it. On the other hand, we posted a fine record overall. We got some sweet wins. We did Parhelion, people. So overall, a pretty fun deck. And the nice thing about getting crushed by aggro is, at least if you get crushed by aggro, you lose in like 5 minutes, and you're just like on to the next game. So overall, mono white Karn-Helion or Parhelion II was pretty sweet. It was a lot of fun to play. We got the Parhelion kill, so overall, I think it's a success. So anyway, hopefully it was as much fun to watch as it was to play. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.